What if I told you that the exact same sentence, word for word, can sound completely flat or genuinely moving, depending on how you write it? Not how you say it, how you write it. That's the secret most people never figure out with ElevenLabs. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock it. Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is all about getting the most out of AI voice tools, and ElevenLabs is one of my favorites. But there's a frustration I hear constantly. My voiceover sounds robotic, or it's just so flat. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. ElevenLabs voices can deliver emotion, urgency, warmth, excitement. You just have to know how to ask for it. And today I'm giving you 5 techniques you can start using right now. Let's get into it. Technique number 1. Punctuation is your emotion dial. This is the one that surprises people the most. ElevenLabs doesn't read your emotions, it reads your punctuation. Punctuation is literally how you tell the model what kind of delivery to give. Here's a quick example. Take this sentence. This changes everything. With a period, calm, declarative, almost cold. With an exclamation point, energetic, punchy. With an ellipsis. This changes everything. Suddenly it's mysterious, weighted, like something big is coming. And here's the advanced move. Stack them intentionally throughout your script. If you want urgency, use short sentences with exclamation points. If you want warmth, use longer sentences with commas that let the voice breathe. The punctuation is the performance direction. Technique number 2, capitalize words for spoken emphasis. In ElevenLabs, all caps on a word tells the model, this one matters, lean into it. So instead of writing, you need to do this today, you write, you need to do this today. Hear the difference? That capitalized word gets a little more weight, a little more punch. It's subtle, but it stacks up across a whole script. A few tips here. Don't overdo it. If you capitalize every third word, the model gets confused and the emphasis loses meaning. Pick your moments, the words where you'd naturally raise your voice if you were speaking live. Use it for urgency, for key terms, for emotional payoffs. Think of it like underlining in a script. Use it sparingly, and it lands hard. Technique number 3. Use the Stability and Similarity sliders intentionally. Okay, this is where a lot of people just leave the defaults and wonder why their voice sounds off. Let's fix that. In ElevenLabs, you've got the Stability slider and the Similarity slider. Here's the simple version. Stability controls how consistent versus expressive the voice is. Low stability means more variation, more emotion, but also more unpredictability. High stability means very even, very controlled, great for corporate narration, not great for storytelling. Similarity controls how closely the output sticks to the original voice clone. High similarity keeps it tight to the source. Lower similarity gives the model a little more freedom to interpret. So if you want warm and conversational, try dropping stability to around 30 to 40%. The voice will breathe more, vary its pace, feel more human. So if you want urgent and punchy, bump stability up a little, around 50 to 60%, so the delivery is crisp and clipped. Play with these two together. There's no one-size setting. Your script tone should drive your slider choices. Technique number 4. Rewrite your sentences like a speaker, not a writer. This one's a mindset shift. When we write for reading, we use full sentences, qualifiers, subordinate clauses. But when we speak, we don't do that. And ElevenLabs is a speaking tool. Compare these two versions of the same idea. Written version. There are several important factors to consider when selecting a voice for your content. Spoken version. Picking the right voice, that one decision changes everything. The spoken version has rhythm. It has a pause built in. That question mark tells the model to lift slightly, like a real speaker would. Then the payoff lands harder. Short sentences give ElevenLabs natural places to land. Fragmented sentences, used intentionally, create drama. rhetorical questions create engagement. Write the way a great podcast host talks, and the model will deliver it that way. Technique number 5. Use the voice settings style slider. If you're using ElevenLabs with access to the Style Exaggeration slider, this is a game changer for emotional delivery. The style slider pushes the voice's natural characteristics further, a voice that has warmth in its baseline. Turn up style and it gets noticeably more warm. A voice with a little urgency, it gets punchier. Here's the important caution though. Go too high and it gets weird. Over-exaggerated, you'll hear it. It starts to sound almost theatrical in a bad way, like it's performing instead of communicating. My sweet spot for emotional content is usually 20 to 40% style. For calm, informational content, keep it at 0 or close to it. And always preview before you commit to a long generation. A 10-second test clip will tell you everything. Pro tip: pair a higher style setting with the punctuation techniques from tip number 1, and the two work together. The style amplifies what your punctuation is already telling the model to do. All right, let's bring it home. You've got 5 techniques now. Punctuation is your emotion dial. Strategic capitalization for emphasis. Using your sliders with intention. Writing like a speaker, not a writer. And leveraging the style slider for amplification. These aren't complicated, but they are specific. And specificity is exactly what ElevenLabs needs from you to deliver something that actually feels like something. If this helped you, hit subscribe. I post new ElevenLabs tutorials every week, and I don't want you to miss what's coming next. And drop a comment below. Which of these techniques are you trying first? I read every single one. See you in the next one.